Hi all, this is Nidhi. In my last class, I have discussed the law of variable proportions with you all. I hope it is clear to you. But if you have any doubt regarding it, please write it in my comment section and also refer my Essence of Microeconomics book, which is available on the Flipkart and Amazon. It is written by me and Dr. Hemant Gupta. Every topic has been discussed in this book, children. Now coming to the causes of the increasing return. So I explained in the last class the law of variable proportions, that in the initial stage there were the increasing return, then diminishing, then negative. So we will discuss the causes today. First is the fuller utilization of the fixed factor. In the initial stage, children, what happens? Machines does not work machines get underutilized. That means when you start the work, when you add the variable factor on the fixed factor, then only the machine will get started. So in the initial stage, machine, that means the fixed factors are underutilized. So fixed factors can only be utilized, that means can only be utilized such as machine when the additional units of the variable factor are added, that means labors are added. So when you add the additional units of the labor in the initial stage, what happens? It increases the total output. Okay, it increases the total output, and side by side my marginal product also tends to increase. Second is the increased efficiency and division of labor. Additional number of labors in the initial stage increases the efficiency. Increases the efficiency of whom? Of the variable factor itself, due to their specialization and division of labor. That means if the number of labors, if you divide the work among the number of labors with their specialization and skill, the total output will increase. Obviously, it leads to the optimum use of the variable input and the fixed factor. Clear? Now, causes of the diminishing return, children. First is the fixity of the factor. Fixity of the factor indicates a situation where the amount of fixed factor is inadequate, or you can say less than the variable factor. That means when you add more and more units of the variable factor with the fixed factor, the latter gets overutilized. Suppose if there is a one machine and it has the capacity of the 4 workers to work on it, and if you keep on adding the number of labors in one machine, so obviously the latter gets overutilized. So what happens? This will create the disturbance among the production. The production will fall down, and my average product, marginal product, will also fall down. Clear? Now, imperfect substitutability of factors of production means factors of production are imperfect substitutes for each other. That means if you keep on adding more and more labor on the fixed factor, so what happens? They will not be perfect substitute. So you have to, if you keep on adding more and more labor, so you have to increase the fixed factor also. So we say that, what we say? More and more labor cannot be employed in place of additional capital. Clear, children? That means diminishing returns, diminishing returns will operate when we cannot substitute labor for capital. So there is a limit for which they can be substituted with one another. So labor cannot be substituted with capital. Clear? Now, causes of the negative returns to a factor. That is, first is the overcrowding. So what I mean to say is here, if more of the variable factors are keep on adding with the fixed factor, then what happens? It will create overcrowding. That means if you keep on adding more and more labor on the fixed factor, there will be overcrowding. So what happens? The things will get disturbed. The laborers will fight among themselves. They will say, I will work on one machine, I will work. So one has to sit, other has to create the problem. So there will be a chaos in the production process, and there will be overcrowding. So if too many workers work on the given amount of the fixed factor, then there will be a disturbance in the work. Second is the management problem. So what happens, children? If too many workers work on the given quantity of the fixed factor, then it creates the problem. That means it creates the problem of effective management. The workers sometimes shift their work to other workers. It becomes difficult to manage. So they will what? They will one worker will sit and other will work. So they will create the disturbance, and the management, effective management will take there will be no effective management in the production process. So these are the causes which I have discussed. I hope it is clear. Any problem, please you write it in my comment box. Thank you.